Any other input on how I should hold this? This? This?
Definitely not that way.
Not this way? No? You don't think so? Like this? We gotta have a tilt. Which way do we tilt?
Towards
That
the
way?
sun.
That way? Towards the sun? Towards the sun right now, yeah. That's true. We are tilted towards the sun. Okay, let's check though. Let's check something here. All right, so let me tell you just a couple of things about the way this works. First of all, we have these 3 stones here, which are lined up with where the sun sets on the winter solstice, on the spring and fall equinoxes, and on the summer solstice. Those are lined up such that if you walk all the way to the back of the path and you look over the stone, then you'll see where the sun is supposed to set on those days. So that's why I told you all to stand back there, even though there's nothing we can see. All right, but if you come back tomorrow, if it's clear tomorrow, it'll still be, even the next day, it'll still be pretty close to lined up. So if we get another clear evening coming up and you want to stop back by, go stand back there and watch the sunset over this pathway. So that's where it sets. But it rises, so this is north of west is where it's setting. It rises north of east in the summer. Okay, this is where we are, summer solstice is going to rise right back there. It's going to come up to about 66 degrees for here in Seattle. Right, that's the highest it ever gets. That's where it was today at about noon, approximately, well, astronomical noon exactly, but approximately real noon. All right, 66 degrees, that's the highest it ever gets for Seattle. And then it sets north of west, right? In spring, it rises due east, comes across to about 44 degrees, and sets due west. Same thing with fall. In winter, it rises south of east. It comes up to 19 degrees above the horizon. Woo-hoo! Aren't you glad we're not there right now? And then it sets south of west. All right, did I say all my north, south, east, and west correctly that time? I think I did. Okay, whew. It's a little bit of a tangly. Drew. Okay. All right, so it gets up to 19 degrees. Now, which of those paths is the sun in the sky the longest? Summer, kind of obviously, right? Like, okay, that should make sense. And summer, our days are the longest. Yeah, and in the winter, our days are the shortest. The sun is not in the sky as long because it has to go from there to there. It doesn't take it very long. Okay, but you said we need to tilt the Earth. All right, so you are all going to be Earths. Okay, top of your head is the North Pole. Bottom of your feet is the South Pole. All right, this is North America, South America down by your knees. On your back is like China, Russia, all those areas. Then we got Australia down under. Okay, my high quality planetarium jokes for you. Only the very best. Okay, your face, then your nose is going to be the Space Needle. Yeah, so top of the Space Needle. And we are all facing Drew right now. So is it daytime or nighttime for our Space Needles? Daytime. It's daytime, yeah. Show me what nighttime looks like for your Space Needle. Okay, come on back. All right, because we know that the Earth rotates. All right, and that gives us, I think I went the wrong way. Okay, and that gives us days, right? Okay, now we need to tilt our Earths. So this time, take a step, just a small step apart, and lean forward just a little bit so that you are gazing at the gravel. Okay? Now, with just your eyes, I want you to look around until you see Drew. All right? Are you looking up into your head or down your nose when you're trying to see Drew? What we're tilted towards? Up into your head. Yeah, okay. You can stand up. Which season is it when the sun is highest up in the sky? Summertime. Yes, and I promise you, this is the real geometry of what's happening here. It feels a little bit silly, but no. The sun is the highest in summer, and when we're tilted toward, we have to look higher up. Now let's do the opposite one just to check. Lean back and gaze at the sky, which is more fun than the gravel. All right, and again, with just your eyes, look around for Drew. And are you looking up into your head or down your nose? Down your nose. Oh, good. Which season is it when the sun is lowest down in the sky? Winter. Okay, it doesn't get as high in winter. It comes up to about that 19 degrees. So in winter, we need to be tilted away, and in summer, we need to be tilted towards. Now, here's a trick. The North Pole of the Earth always points at the North Star. It does not change. That's why it's the North Star. Okay? It changes over the course of thousands and thousands of years, which is why the ancient Egyptians had a different North Star, which is Thuban. But for the purposes of your lifetime and all the generations that will ever know about you or have ever predicted your existence, that's the North Star. Okay? So we got that one. We're always going to be pointed at the North Star. We also know that as we go through a year, we orbit around the sun. Yeah? I think this is one we all already know. Yeah? Okay. So, if I'm over here and I keep my North Pole pointed at the North Star, which season is it for us up here? Summertime, because we're tilted towards. Yeah? All right. What if we go 6 months later? Come around over here? Winter. And notice I did not change the direction that this is pointed. This is staying the same. There's not a flip-flop back and forth. It just stays the same. But it's our orientation that changes. So if we go from winter towards summer, what's this one? On the way from winter to summer. Spring, yeah, okay. And spring, you'll notice that that axis is not towards and it's not away. It's sort of flat on. All right, if you would like to revive some math neurons, or if you want to prepare some math neurons for the future, this is called tangent, when you have a line that is up against a circle like that, or up against a curve, where it doesn't go through the curve either way. This is tangent. All right, and then we keep going around, we come back, here's summer, and then what do we have over here? Over here we have fall, which is again, basically the same thing. We're still tangents, neither towards nor away. Yeah? Okay. Oh, and the whole time we gotta be spinning, because we gotta do all that also. Okay, thank you very much, Drew. Big round of applause for the sun.